Hey everybody, Busy Little Bee here. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing something a little bit different. Today we're going to be taking a look at some of the things I found last night. I got a little curious, like all this stuff going on with the civil ID, the visa, the marriage, the business. It just all is very shady and we all know it. And Allah has come out, talking about some of it, and he's given us some pretty good tea. But I wanted to look at what the requirements were for things. So I'm going to share my research with all of you here in case you're interested. I haven't seen anyone else do a complete video about this. So I wanted to just kind of take a look and see what the penalties were, what is required for a marriage, that kind of thing. So let's take a look at what I found, and this is from the State Department website. I'll link everything in the description box below. So let's go ahead and take a look. The following actions are illegal and may also lead to prosecution, imprisonment, and immediate deportation. So the first one, humiliating or insulting any person verbally or through obscene gestures in a public place, including a police officer, public official, or private citizen. Now we know she's done this to both Allah and Allah's wife already. Taking pictures or video clips of government buildings, military installations, and oil related infrastructure, or of people without the subject's knowledge or consent. We've seen that. Having unpaid debts, let's not get into it. Then the very last one I want to point out is the last one on the list, prostitution and pornography. We all know Chantal had her OnlyFans before she left. She deleted it. So, yeah, that's that one.
She doxed Allah's wife, which is, I don't think she's a public figure, at least not on YouTube. So it's downhill from then on. Let's watch.
And your Sharmuta wife. Okay, here's the truth. You want the truth on Allah Shabib? Follow me. Okay, number one, do not listen to this guy. He is the biggest loser in the Middle East, all right? We're eating dinner, and we get alerted to the fact that a loser reaction channel sit there 5-hour live stream asking Allah what I smell like. Are you kidding? I smell better than your wife. She smells like a dirty dog, all right? And she snores like a pig. You, Allah, Sharmuta Hanzir, you're not gonna get away with it, buddy. You are fat, Hanzir, Sharmuta, disgusting. Did you see him? He has a bigger fupa than me, bigger boobs than me, okay? Salah and him were friends for like ever. This is a Shannon. This is a Middle Eastern Shannon, okay? Salah's been ignoring him, doesn't want to be his friend anymore, and he's jealous of our YouTube success because if you check out his crappy YouTube channel, he gets 6 views per video, so he's trying to make money. What's the matter, Allah? You're mad that your wife has to work? He provides for me. You can't provide for your wife, so she has to work at a friggin' retail store. Low-life piece of leechy crap. You have no integrity as a man. You're not a real man at all. And he says that I broke his couch. Are you kidding? That's bullshit. Like, or he reinforced his couch. I've been there twice, okay? Like, I guess he like sells things out of a suitcase. That's the only thing he's useful for, selling discount items from his crappy store that your wife has to work at forever. Don't be jealous. So he got all mad when we went camping and we did a successful vlog and his van was in the background. That's why we had to edit it. He threatened to go to the cops about that because he was mad because Salah gave him shit for asking for my phone number. That's a big fucking no-no. Like, are you kidding? Salah was like, we shouldn't give him online attention because this is what he wants. He is willing to just do away with any integrity or any friendship, like a long friendship for what? Because you want internet clout so your wife doesn't have to work anymore? I don't get it.
Okay, so this one I thought was really important. It talks about travel bans. Business disputes, court orders to pay a settlement, immigration violations, or government investigations into both criminal and civil issues may result in the imposition of a travel ban, which will prohibit departure from Kuwait until the issue is resolved and the travel ban is lifted. Now, this is from the U.S. State Department. That's why it talks about U.S. citizens, but it is talking about Kuwait. And I did also go to the Kuwaiti Ministry of Interior and the Ministry of Defense websites to get information as well. So let's look at what else we got. All right, so a lot of us saw this one when it first came out. This is again on the U.S. State Department website. Speaking of Kuwaiti travel, It says international finance scams. See the Department of State and the FBI pages for more info. Internet romance and financial scams are prevalent in Kuwait. Scams are often initiated through internet postings/profiles or by unsolicited emails and letters. Scammers almost always pose as U.S. citizens who have no one else to turn to for help. Common scams include romance/online dating and money transfers. Who remembers when she transferred money for the supposed mansion that fell through? Does anyone remember that? Does anyone think that those may be connected? I'm just wondering. Okay, so this is just some information on obtaining a marriage license and what is required. The only thing I really found interesting on here is that a Kuwait civil ID card is required for a marriage license. And we've heard a little bit about that civil ID card. I don't know. I don't want to speculate on what she hasn't outright said. But what she has outright said is she did have to get a civil ID card. So this is where it gets really interesting for me anyway, because if you look where it says registration criteria, you have to have the physical presence of the bride, groom, guardian of the bride, and 2 male witnesses. Do you guys think they had that? Do you think Salah's dad, who would not even allow her to go to the hospital with them, would really be a witness for their marriage? Or better yet, Allah, who is saying their marriage is fake. He wouldn't do it. We don't see anyone else really. Maybe Murad, or I think that's his name. But I don't think she would have any of 2 male witnesses, and definitely not her guardian. Okay, required documents: civil ID card for Kuwaitis, civil ID card or passport for residents, divorce certificate, we don't need that. For non-Muslims, applicants are required to complete separate free to marry affidavits issued by the embassy of the country of citizen for the groom bride, authenticated by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the State of Kuwait, and Arabic translation of the free to marry. Any foreigner who wishes to marry in Kuwait is required by the government of Kuwait to demonstrate his other eligibility to marry. Now, this is a part that I wanted to focus on, because what the hell does that even mean? If anybody knows what they mean by that, can you let me know down in the comments, because I'm very, very curious about that. Alright, so this is going to end this video for now. I just wanted to show some of the things that Chantal has been doing that are definitely against Kuwaiti law, and she needs to watch herself. She needs to stop. Grow up, woman. You are almost 40 years old. Jesus Christ. Okay, y'all. Have a fabulous Thursday, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another video. Bye.
Good night, busy little bee.
That is Queen Bee.
Hi, I'm Cara Delevingne. Please don't forget to subscribe by clicking this button right here. Boop.